Hi, I'm Sylvester, and I'm just really tired. Uh, there was a medication that I've been on for a while that I thought helped, but I thought I needed a stronger dose. Spoke with my doctor recently, and we decided to up the dose of that medication. And it's only been a couple of days of the stronger dose, but I haven't really noticed much of a difference, which is highly discouraging because I was really hoping that giving me a higher dose of this medication would make me feel a lot better, but it hasn't so far. Again, it's only been a couple of days, so I should give it a little while to see if maybe it just takes a while to kick in. But yeah, I'm disappointed, and I'm very tired. I'm incredibly fatigued. I am incredibly lethargic, unmotivated, want to crawl into bed and sleep forever. And that's how I feel right now. I'm kind of numb. Nothing really brings me joy. I am at that stage of depression where I have just kind of given up and decided to just let fate or God or whatever, just Jesus take the wheel, because I am going on autopilot and I'm just going to sit in the passenger seat, and if nobody drives the car and we careen off the side of a cliff, then so be it. I guess that's what happens, because I'm really, really tired. I'm just so tired. Update to the internet situation for anybody who has been following along and might be interested in that. I'm incredibly stressed out about it because it has not been resolved. All I wanted to do was switch my DSL internet to fiber internet, and really that's not even what I wanted to do. I originally called them because I wanted to replace my router, because my router's like 8 years old. It's all yellow looking, like it looks like it's gonna break, and so I figured rather than waiting for my router to break and then getting a new one, I should just ask for a new one now. So I called them up and I was like, can I get a new router? And they said, DSL's kind of out. Fiber is the way of the future. If you want a new router, it's going to be a fiber router. We're going to upgrade you to fiber. Like, I basically felt like I didn't really have a choice. So I agreed to be upgraded rather, to fiber internet. And the installation process for that has been a nightmare. Just trying to coordinate, because when the technician gets here, they have to get into the phone room. There's like an electrical room downstairs that I do not have a key to. Only the building management and people who work for this building, they have a key for it, but I do not. So if the technicians come and I'm unable to get a hold of my landlord or superintendent or anybody who works with management, which is often the case. Often I have a hard time getting in contact with these people. So if I can't find anybody to let them into the electrical room, then they just can't do it, I guess. So I had a technician here, finally had a technician come, because the first time they just didn't show up, and they told me, they're like, we called. I was like, no, I was looking at my phone all day that day. I waited all day, twice, 2 separate times. I waited all day waiting for them to call, and I never got a call. But whatever, they blame me. It's whatever. See, I'm getting all stressed out. I'm getting super stressed out. Because the first time they were supposed to come, they just didn't show up. And then I got blamed for it. They said they tried to call, and no, they absolutely did not try to call. Then we set up another appointment date, and they never sent me an email confirmation. So there was in the back of my head, I was thinking they're just not going to show up again because I never got an email confirmation. And I was right. They just didn't show up. So I spent another day just sitting there waiting for my phone to ring, and it did not ring. So then they scheduled it for a Saturday, and I was like, okay, I'm definitely not able to do weekends because the people who work for this building don't work on weekends. So if they come, there's no chance that there's going to be somebody to let them into the electrical room. So we had to reschedule again. And so on Tuesday, a technician finally came, and thankfully, there was somebody who worked for the management company in the building who had a key to the electrical room, so the dude was able to go in there. But he spent like 3 hours trying to set up my fiber internet, and he just couldn't figure out how to do it. And so I'm like, well, what now? And he's like, I don't know, man. So, like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going to happen. I got a call from Bell. I'm not with Bell. I'm with Distributel, but Bell owns Distributel. So I got a call from Bell, and they said that they're going to call me with an installation date. And they called me twice this morning, but didn't leave a message. So I tried to call back, and they're like, oh, we don't know why we tried to call you. Sorry. So that was like nothing. I was like, okay. You called me twice, but when I call you back, you have no idea. Like, you can't tell me anything. It's just, sorry. Is there a plaque on my teeth? No, it's just the shine. It's just, sorry, I got distracted by by myself. Anyway, so yeah, and I'm stressed because I'm being double charged. I'm being charged for the fiber internet, even though I don't have fiber internet yet. And I've called Distributel 1,000,000 times, and every time somebody tells me something different. But basically, they said I'm going to be charged extra this month, and there's nothing I can do about it, really. I'm being charged for DSL and fiber internet, even though I do not have fiber internet currently. So that's stressful. And then also I asked the technician when he was here what I do with my old router. I was like, do I give it to you? And he said, no, we're not allowed to take routers because only if they're Bell routers, and you're not with Bell. So you're going to have to mail it back to them. And I'm like, I'm going to have to mail this router back to them? He's like, don't worry, they'll pay for it. But knowing Distributel, they're not going to pay for it. So I'm going to have to pay to mail my router back to them. And like at this point, I feel like I should just go with a different internet company. But like, I not only would I have to mail back the old router, I'd also have to mail back the new router for the fiber internet. So I don't know how much it's going to cost for me to mail back this router, but it's probably going to be a lot. And so having to mail back 2 routers, that's going to cost me an arm and a leg. And then trying to get new internet set up with a new company, I'm probably going to have the same issues because according to the technician, this building is like designed in such a way that it works really well with Bell, but any other company seems to give them problems. Like this building seems to give technicians issues. It's not just me. Apparently this building is kind of cursed in that every time somebody tries to set up internet, it just doesn't work. And so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All I know is I'm being charged an insane amount of money, and I'm stressed out about it, and I don't want to talk about it anymore. So I'm going to not talk about it anymore because I'm stressed out. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.